welcome to Tuesday Tea Time with Dorarena. I hope that you are having a good day today, and that I want to uh, say thank you to all those that will be joining me tonight. If this is your first time, we are with Women of Wisdom. We are a nonprofit organization here to bridge the generational gap between the older and the younger ladies so that we can pass on vital knowledge to one another, empower each other with practical wisdom, and build confidence so that we would pursue our dreams in life, have a prosperous lifestyle, and be able to pass that on to the next generation. All right. So I want to say thank you for all those that continue to support Tuesday Tea Time. I am so thankful for you and all those that have been over the years that have been giving me encouraging words to continue to do Tuesday Tea Time. And that has really helped me to stay strong in this endeavor. Uh, being the way that I am, it would be easy for me to just kind of be in my comfort zone. But I've said before, my heart does go out to helping ladies, because when I myself was searching for a mentor or a mom, I didn't have that. And I know how important it is to have someone walk alongside you through life challenges, through the joyful time, just to share things with someone. And so I've been there, and my mom passed away when I was 11 months. So I was raised by my dad till I was about 12 years old. And he, remarried a woman that never had kids before. So that was a challenge. And so I understand, and I want to be able to help others to get to that place where they can enjoy life and have the confidence that you need. And I went through a 8-year transformation, was really tough, having to face some real truths about myself, and allowing myself to grow and come face to face with my fears. And there's so much to the story, but I don't want to get all caught up in that. Okay. Now, I like to share with you my tea. And so tonight, I am doing Bigelow ginger honey with zinc in it. And I don't know how many know, the more zinc you have, the less gray hair you have. How about that? And I put a little bit of this in it. These are called ginger honey crystals to kind of spice up that ginger flavor. I like the ginger flavor. Okay, so I got my cup with me. I hope that you have your cup with you. You fill your cup up with lots of wisdom tonight, regardless to whatever you desire to drink as a beverage tonight. So this is my cup, and I hope you have your cup, and we fill our cup up with lots of wisdom tonight. All right, tea time. Ooh, that's hot. Now I got mine's really hot, and I like it like that. The weather is getting nice and everything, but when you have your air conditioner on, you can still drink hot drinks. That's just me. So anyway, be you, do you, and be happy about that. Don't worry about nobody else. You do you. Okay, so our Wednesday topic tonight is transform your fear into confidence. And that can be challenging for a lot of people, okay? Because like I said, I had to come face to face with my fears. And believe me, unless you do, you're not going to grow much in life. And the things that you would desire to do, without facing fear, you're not going to be able to accomplish those things because you're going to always, have that fear. Some people fear success, some people fear failure, and those two fears must be confronted in order for you to have a successful life. I'm putting my honey in my tea. So let's talk about it. Accepting challenges is necessary for personal growth. So true confidence hinges on our willingness to step out of our comfort zone. Now, if you're anything like me, you already know. Soon as they start talking about stepping out of the comfort zone, it's like, I do not want to do that. But you know what? I know my own self that because I have stepped out of my comfort zone, I'm where I am today. And if I had not done that, I would not have the peace that I have in my heart, the satisfaction that I have in my heart. I would not grow in confidence and just learning all the things that you learn through the challenge of pursuing your dream in life or purpose in life. It brings great benefits to your brain, to just feeling fulfilled, your own self. And all of those things are very important because sometimes that stuff affects your physical health when you're not doing what you were meant to do. All these things really connect. And it's so interesting to me how it all does connect. I'm going to post this next thing I'm going to read to you because I want you to read it with me. Fear distorts our perception of reality and causes us to believe in things that are not true. The more we focus on our fears, the more we become trapped by them. Acknowledge them and face them. That's what you have to do. Acknowledge. So we're not talking about going around acting like, trying to act like you don't have any fears. I mean, that's just ignorance gone to seed if you really think about it, because we all deal with fears. It's a matter of acknowledging that fear and then facing it. Because how can you face it if you don't even acknowledge it? And so that's the beginning of knowing the truth, because fear will tell you you can't do this, you can't do that, you're not worth this, you're not worth that. Oh, you worry about this and you got to worry about that. And fear will take you to the grave if you let it. And so that's why it's so important that we face our fears and pursue what's in our heart. And so we're not just dropping the ball in our own lives. When we drop the ball in our own lives, I'm going to tell you, we dropping the ball in somebody else's, because whatever you add to life is not just for you, it's for somebody else. And sometimes, we just got to not be selfish and think about ourselves and think about what we can do for other people. Now, look at this. It's time to let go of the myth of being fully prepared. The truth is, no one is ever fully prepared for anything. there will always be a little apprehension. Okay. So, thinking that you got to be fully prepared. I don't want to make any mistakes. That's foolishness. You're going to make mistakes, and mistakes by itself teaches you to make less mistakes, and you learn from them, and it's all about your perspective. And fear will have your perspective thinking falsely about yourself, thinking that you can't do this and you can't do it. And you know what, you could have the skills to do something and be afraid to use them to accomplish what you need to accomplish. You got to face that fear, because whatever is in you, you are equipped to do it. You just got to take those baby steps and get out there and build that confidence. Now, I always have a quote for you, so I want to share with you the quote that I have for you. Actually, this quote is on my website, and I found this and I was like, oh, this is good. Okay, so this is by Eleanor Roosevelt, and she said, "You gain strength, courage, and confidence by every experience in which you really stop to look fear in the face. You must do the thing that you think you cannot do." Now, that's good. You must do the thing that you think you cannot do. How about that? So, what do we do about our fears? How do we face our fears? Well, one thing you just have to, I'm going to say it like this. You just got to step out by faith. You just have to push yourself into doing what you know you need to do. So that right there, I don't know why, but I'm getting this, and I know there's somebody that I'm talking to right now. You really struggle in this area of dealing with fear to the point that it becomes anxiety. And, I want to say to you to don't try to push yourself into things too quickly, or don't try to jump, you know, both feet in the barrel at one time. Sometimes you just got to put one foot and just kind of slowly make progress, because it's not how fast you go, it's that you continue. And so just take baby steps and take some breathers if you have to get, past the anxiety. Do some breathing exercises and things like that, because I understand that, you know, that's a real issue and that's a real struggle. And the other thing that would help you is if you would start just saying to yourself, write it on a 3x5 card: I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. And just keep telling yourself every day that you can do this, because we can talk ourselves into anything. We can talk ourselves out of fear. And that's what you want to do. There's something that is causing you to be really fearful like that. And you got to talk yourself out of it by repeating to yourself over and over and over again, I can do this. I'm not going to fear. I'm going to have confidence. I'm going to do it. It makes all the difference, because that self-talk in your mind has already been embedded in your head and already telling you you can't. And it's already telling you that you need to be afraid, and you got to talk yourself out of that so that you can accomplish the things that you desire to accomplish in life. And you'll see little by little, you will start to see yourself be less fearful. And the key, like I said before, is to continue. Okay. Okay. So look at this. Okay. Think big and start with small, purposeful steps. Confidence will transform as we push through fear one step at a time. So, that's what I was just talking about. And you don't have to be this big, Hercules, and you don't have to be this big, strong person. I'm going to do this, or, you don't have to do all of that. Just be real with yourself and face that fear and just take baby steps. We're going to end with this last quote, because this was good and I wanted to share it with you, and I know it's going to help somebody. Success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. That's Winston Churchill. It's the courage to continue. And listen, I want to tell you, I am so thankful for every one of you that have texted me, called me. I've seen you out in public and you've told me how you have enjoyed um, Tuesday tea time, and you encourage me to keep going. Because listen, let me tell you, over and over and over again, my husband will tell you, I would say, I am so done. I am so done. Because, just being, in that public eye was such a fearful thing for me. But, I've learned to overcome that fear and to be a blessing to other people. And so I want you to know that, I was there, and I'm so thankful for those that have encouraged me to stay with it. Okay, so this is Dorarena with Tuesday Tea Time. As I always tell you, I love you, and remember this, to always, always walk in wisdom, not fear. Walk in wisdom. All right, you have a great night.